You really thought that you could get away from me? I'm back, motherfucker. Yeah, I just had to take a little side thing. My family calling me for stuff, but I'm back, and we are going to do third circle. We are going to get this shit done today, and then maybe Friday I will do 6.4. Who knows? Or something. I'll figure it out. I don't know. And now we wait. I don't actually know if the queue is shorter on Paladin, but my rotation is more interesting as Paladin, so I'm gonna keep going as Paladin. Yeah, this walkway is cool. Like, to be honest, I really wouldn't be like, savages are always like wildly different than the normal. At least like since Stormblood. So I actually wouldn't be surprised if like the savage first actually did start in here and then you'd go to the next rooms and stuff. Like these seem too much like boss rooms. All right, here we go. Phoenix. Man, on paladins. Mythic creation. The Phoenix. You got this, Amelia. I think this is the main tank from the, wasn't it the last, wait, wasn't the last one also called Amelia? Wait a minute. What's that? Oh. I just shield it. Oh, let's look at this. Okay, interesting. Circle. Okay, spinny? No, it is spinny. Wait a minute. Cruise chaser. Scorched exaltation. Wait, don't tell me it's the one with limit cut. Darkened fire. Oh. Oh, I understand. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's like a regular Phoenix. From like close. Had a similar mechanic, I think. Not exactly the same, but you know, something like that where you put down like black flame. What is happening now? Oh. Okay. This doesn't look good. Oh. I don't know what the circles are. Okay, so we had to spread them apart. I did not realize this. Mm. Okay, interesting. Oh. Oh, I didn't notice like look like teeth. Fledgling flight. Huh. Oh, I understand. Experimental char plume. Spreading. Okay. Seems simple enough. Oh, the auto attack is cool. That comes from Alden. Fire is consuming the field. Oh. Ow. Another scorched exaltation. An AoE? Okay, this is an AoE. And this is the spread, right? Yep. Spread with the fire plume. It's the big one in the middle, I assume. Yeah, I've done enough damn cruise chaser to understand that mechanic. Alright, lock him up. Anyone watch Nanoha? I forgot what it is. I think it was Sealing. Yes. Yeah. Man, I love that they create magic with flair. That's cool. Mm. Welcome. Alright, thanks. Well, with that, the Phoenix is shackled once more. However, there is yet the matter of this arena. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but you've been betrayed by a fucking vampire. As you told us, there is but one person in Asphodelos with the ability and authority to wield such magics. Though fortunately, it appears he has saved us the trouble of finding him. Damn, he just showed up here? Oh, thanks, dude. A contemptible display, as befits an inferior specimen. I don't know how to give him the vampire voice or anything. Even so, I expected it would at least delay your advance. Imagine my surprise when I saw the chains of interment drag the phoenix back to its cage. Either the bird is even more of a failure than its creators cared to admit, or you are no mean trespassers. I get that, he means average. I had hoped their suspicions were misplaced, but alas. Oh, Hesperos. Dude, this man is so dramatic. I mean, to be fair, if I was a fucking evil villain, I would be too. So I don't blame him. Keyword Hesperos. Why? Why have you brought such chaos to your beloved Pandemonium? Pandemonium. Pitiless, impenetrable, and utterly steadfast. Unlike those charged with its keeping. What has possessed you? I don't understand. Dude, look at him. He's living life, dude. Oh, Ericthonios. Must you pester me with these inane questions? Think for yourself. Surely you can muster a theory or two with that dim wit of yours. Then again, you have never been one for insight. Why Master La Habrea suffers your mediocrity, I shall never understand. Damn. You may look like him, but you're not the Hesperos I know. Something has warped you too, from the inside out. The key word I knew had compassion for all those under his charge, be they clad in robes or shackled in chains. Was that all a farce? Did you hide your contempt for us all these years? Nah, come on, man. Those who are content to merely glimpse the water's surface are doomed to be dragged into its depths. You prove my opinion of you with every word. Man, what an asshole. My mind is clearer than it has ever been. Even now, seeing you feebly grasp for answers makes the bile rise in my throat. Such wasted potential. To be son to Master La Habrea, yet no more skilled with magic than a newborn babe. Oh, that's how he knows La Habrea. Oh, that's why he doesn't like him very much. But of course, it's always about La Habrea. Hey, man. Silence! Oh, silence, whatever. You are not worthy to utter his name. For once, be grateful to witness a feat beyond your meager abilities, beyond your shallow reckoning. I have slipped the surly bonds of mortality. I have become one with our mythic creations, and rid myself of imperfections. I stand upon the threshold of godhood. As a Hemithios shall I serve Master La Habrea, ever faithful, until the end of days. Well, that's not even coming. It's not even that far away, actually. Oh, he's fucking interring us. We should probably get out of this earl. And he shall require no other. I think. Damn. All right, Themis. He just punched it. Are you so blinded by arrogance that you have lost sight of what it means to serve? Ericthonios is more capable than you could ever know. It was thanks to his instruction that I was able to master the art of interment, both how to wield it and how to break free of it. Yes. Madoka, let us quit this place. Whatever poison has corrupted Hesperos' mind, it is plain his power far eclipses our own, does it? Are you sure? We must have time to gather our strength. Oh, okay, fair enough. He fucking flashbanged him. Think fast. Weaklings though they may be, it takes a singular aptitude to master interment so quickly. To say nothing of how swiftly that familiar laid low the phoenix. Regardless, their noble aims will be their undoing. Where they fritter away their strength in calming the beasts of Asphodelos, I continue my work, even should they survive long enough to reach the heart of my domain. Naught shall await them but doom. I eagerly await your arrival, Ericthonios. Even dullards have their uses. Alright. To be fair, why did we even have to flashbang him? Like, we could have just left. Like, how's he gonna stop you from swift cast teleportation? Where? Oh. Where's... Oh, there you are. Hey man, are you good? You're not. Okay. Hello, Themis. My darkest suspicions have been realized. We faced a key ward of Asphodelos himself. More than that revelation, however, Ericthonios worries me. He loved Hesperos for his compassion, but received naught but scorn from whatever the key ward has become. He has said little since our return. I only hope that the shock of recent events does not prove to be a death knell for his resolve. That's a little turn. I need to get rid of... Do I have anything in my... Fuck these. What do I... Nagaro. I don't. Hidden stuff is not even that important anymore, actually. Like, because I have the luck things to get them. Oh, this is just a Larimar. What? Wait, I've had that the whole time? I could have. I kept going out to get more. I just had one. Who wards the warders? Themis would offer what comfort he can to Ericthonios. Oh my god, dude, I need. I don't want to. I don't want to. Help me. Fuck. Why is not these? What am I? Okay, whatever. I'll figure it out when I get there. Themis would offer what comfort he can to Ericthonios. Much as I am loath to disturb Ericthonios so soon after what just occurred, I am afraid circumstances do not afford us the luxury of time. Perhaps it will do him well to speak about recent events concerning both the keyword and his father. Alright, so we're learning the truth. Ah, damn, there's no way to get all those cards. Listen, there's no way I need them, but there's also no way that I don't know I don't need them. So, I don't know. I can't get rid of them. Honestly, I should sell a bunch of them. But like, I do too much crafting. The creation of the ward which surrounds Pandemonium was an astounding feat of magical prowess. A feat accomplished by none other than La Habrea. That both my father and I can bind others in chains is perhaps the only thing that we have in common. So it is true. I'm La Habrea's son. Bereft of his talent for magics or his brilliant mind, but his son nonetheless. Surely this doesn't come entirely as a surprise to you. Nay, I had an inkling when you said you had practiced ethereal shackles since childhood. Assuming you haven't been employed here quite that long, it had to indicate some long-held connection with La Habrea. I don't know. Themis, I guess it makes sense that Themis would know that. I had no idea. It was La Habrea that taught me how to cast ethereal shackles, but that was it. My further education was overseen by the words of La Habrea, more specifically my mother, who was a researcher there. I swear I saw like animal glue and like 5 enemy leather. Wait, do I still have animal glue on me? Oh, I thought I got rid of all of that. Okay, well. I guess I'll just sell it at some point, I don't know. I think you can just buy it from the store though, so it probably won't even be that much on the market board. Might as well just sell it to an NPC. You did speak of Athena, chief keyword before La Habrea. She is your mother, yes? Oh, okay. How astute. I can see now why you were chosen to lead this investigation. You have the right of it. Athena was my mother, and it was she who invited me to join her here. La Habrea had nothing to do with it. I see there is little love lost between you two. What I cannot see is why La Habrea was appointed chief keyword when another was already in place. Speak. Was in place. My mother is no longer with us. Okay. Sorry, but that shot of my character was really funny. And La Habrea was all too eager to assume her responsibilities, with nary a moment spared to mourn her. What love do I owe him now, when he offered not one drop of compassion then? Ah, I see. She is no longer with us. An expression to convey the end of life. Oh yeah, you're right. That doesn't happen here, like very often. So you didn't know. You didn't understand the phrase. Okay. I have only known the public face of La Habrea. While he is lauded for his ability to maintain composure in the face of unnerving circumstances, I must admit that oft he comes across as cold. Apologies, but can we speak of something else? This topic isn't an easy one for me to discuss. No, fair enough. Alright, well, what about Hesperos? Of course. There are more pressing matters at hand, after all. Namely, how to deal with Hesperos. I fight him. That's just that simple. We have yet to see the other warders. Judging by what we know, we can surmise that Hesperos has confined them somewhere beyond our grasp. And now that he is aware of our presence, he will be preparing for our next encounter. We cannot expect to face him on equal footing. Quite the opposite, in fact. Every moment we spend chasing after the creations is another moment Hesperos can contrive another advantage for himself. The wisest course would be to find him first and foremost. Alright. Seems like a good plan. Good plan, great plan. Fight him in his domain. He said that he has become one with the creations. Perhaps that means he is vulnerable to interment? Oh, that's a pretty big weakness, if true, actually. In theory, that should be possible. However, is it enough merely to confine him, after all he has done? Yes. I need to know why. I need to know what drove him to forsake everything he's worked for. Is it all truly so that he could serve his master? To my mind, he's merely put La Habrea's own work at risk in trade for some nebulous power. La Habrea is the chief keyword of Pandemonium. How would throwing it into disarray win his favor? It doesn't make any sense. I share your curiosity, but we must consider that our enemy has us at a disadvantage in every sense. What do you think? Should we seek to put him in fetters, or would it be too dangerous to allow him quarter? We lock him up. Yeah. How do I do that? How do I do that emote? I want that. Daring as ever, I see. I know not which trials you have... Excuse me. I know not which trials you have faced in your past, but to see you so certain is all the convincing I need. Very well. Let us try Ericthonios' plan. Yay. Thank you, Madoka. No worries, dude. I believe I can shed some light on the nature of our foe. When Hesperos spoke with us, I noticed he bore the telltale fangs of the Vricolicus, a beast which feeds off the ether of its prey. Likely that is the creation Hesperos merged his essence with. And we know all too well that he can change the environment around himself at will. The battle will not be an easy one, but I believe in our victory. I got this. Don't worry. Phase changes, you know, it's pretty common in fights. Okay, so it seems like whatever the hell is going on here, it like makes people's desire, it like brings out like their desires or like their hidden feelings, but like it usually does so and turns them violent somehow. Interesting. Well, in any case, the fourth. Oh yeah, I didn't read the third circle. Blah blah blah. Yes, yes, yes. Violent failed iteration of the Firebird. Yes, yes. Alright. The fourth circle. The perpetrator of the chaos in Asphodelos is revealed to be none other than its keyword, Hesperos. Oh, right. Let me start the queue. Once known for his kindness to both warders and captives alike, he now appears before you as an amalgamation of mythic beast and man. A Hemithios. Drunk with devotion to La Habrea and dripping venom for Ericthonios, Asphodelos' keeper may too be its most fearsome creation. The Sanguine Limbo. Hey, P4. Hey. Honestly, we got here a lot faster than I expected. I feel like Eden, each thing took quite a while. I might just be crazy though. I don't remember. What do you have to say? Yeah, I turned into a vampire, dude. I wonder if I'm gonna run into the other tank again. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, so yeah, those are pretty quick queues, yeah. Hey man. Oh, spooky music. Take off the glasses. All right, dude. Okay. All right. All right, you got this Avery Byron. When it's the full measure of the Hemetheos' power. Oh, wow. It's an interesting song. There's but one master in Asphodelos. What the? Okay, that's a pretty cool way of doing that. Alright. The whole... We're about to act up. These halls are Mido. Interesting. Phoenix. Huh. Oh. Good song. Oh, he's just standing in it. Interesting. Another hole. Water. Huh. Oh. Okay, so he draws upon the hole in order to determine what that does. I guess that, yeah, that water one's a knockback. And then the electric one is, it's like a, big middle AoE. Ooh. Oh, there's a new one. Oh, people are not gonna like that one. Alright. Damn, it's got range. Oh, and his hell... Wait. Oh, Pinax, it hits all of the... Oh, it does all of them in order. Okay. Okay, understood. I don't know if this song is, like, appropriate, but I like it regardless. I don't know, I feel like I expect something slightly different, but maybe I'm just crazy. Blood Rake. Just AoE, I guess. Oh, his sword is, like, glowing red. Coils. Oh. No one is... Oh! Oh! Okay. I didn't know. Alright. Okay. Northerly shift. What in the world is going on here? Alright. Themis. What? What word is that? Okay. Hey! That could have been worse, yeah. These feel like really like easier than I expected. A lot. Like they're way quicker. Maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know. I feel like the Eden ones take a little while. Like these ones like really quick. All right. Ooh. I don't give a fuck about this materia. I got the pet though. So hey. That's good. Now, Themis, we end this here. Okay, well, I don't know. I read that weirdly, but you know what? Regardless, whatever. All right, lock him up. He's just laid out, dude. Fools. I will not be put in chains. Oh. Oh shit. I didn't knock him out enough to think that I would fall before one such as you. Dude, you aren't even that hard. Perhaps I should have treated you as more than a mere nuisance. Yeah, dude, I'm the warrior of fucking light. Despite your victory, you shall never have the knowledge you seek. The secrets of my transformation, the secrets of my deception, they shall return to the star. With me, or whatever. I don't know, however, I should have. You are wasting your breath, Hesperos. We have the upper hand now, surely you can see that. Bro, you saw the spike? Whatever. Yes, yes, and my repertoire is not exhausted yet, however. Oh. Strange day, okay, whatever. Although I have failed, my end shall be on my terms. Oh! Stop him! Don't let us. I'm a paladin! Cover him! Okay. I remain loyal to my very last. Come what may, I die with dignity. Man, fuck that guy. How did your ambition lead you so astray, Hesperos? You were better than that. Your star shone more brightly than any other in Pandemonium. You had Labrea's respect, his trust. What more did you seek? That you would forsake all that and sully your legacy besides. Hmm. He became so blinded by his own desires that he lost sight of his duty. In the end, he lost everything, and his plans lie in tatters. His lies plan in tatters. I fail to see any dignity in that. Even so, I would have liked to know why he chose this path. Well, we're gonna learn, yeah. Hesperos' infatuation with your father was his undoing. Perhaps he was jealous that fate had chosen you and not him to be Labrea's son. I read too many dojins. So terrible did this jealousy become that he sought verboten power. Power that La Habrea would be unable to ignore. Alright, okay. First of all, let's look up some vocab words. Chlamys. A short cloak worn by men in ancient Greece. So that's the cloak he had, that's what I mentioned before. Now, verboten. Forbidden, especially by an authority. Okay. How does a pursuit for respect warp one's heart so? Dude, you have no idea. How does infatuation with one person turn into contempt for everyone else? You have no idea. I've never heard of such a thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not as uncommon as you think, dude. I see. I admit I cannot but find it vexing, but perhaps that signifies naught but my own capacity for bitterness. Yeah, if you don't understand it, then damn, dude, good job. I do understand what it is to have a beacon to follow in dark times, a person you trust to guide you true. How it is to desperately wish their light would fall upon you again. Fair enough. But we have spent enough time assuming the intentions of the departed. There are the living to consider. We must find the other warders and round up the remaining creations forthwith. Of that, at least, we can be certain. Yay. I believe I can be of help in that matter. The influence of Hesperos' magic is fading throughout Asphodelos. Now is the perfect opportunity to seize control of the facilities and restore things to their original state. Seize control? Can you really do that? Yeah, dude, it's fucking Themis. Look at him. Yeah. What? What is his presence? Oh, there's something else there. Ericthonios, what lies beyond that threshold? Abyssos. That's the passage which connects of Asphodelos to Abyssos. Why? Be on your guard, you two. Now that Asphodelos is free of obstructions, I can more easily sense disturbances in the lower levels. Something stirs in Abyssos. Oh. Interesting. A warding sigil? How? Let us return to the gates for now. I should like to apprise the situation from there. Needless to say, our investigation is far from over. Yeah, of course it is. Although we have defeated Hesperos, it appears we have but scratched the surface of Pandemonium's troubles. Man, they have no idea. They don't know that they're part of a quest chain, so they don't know. So they're always surprised. My head is still swimming with questions. But could this mean that Hesperos wasn't actually behind this? It is a stark possibility, yes. The root of this crisis may lie somewhere much deeper than even Abyssos. I don't know what the last one is called, so I don't know. When we first encountered you, you said the memories of your escape were vague and that your senses were muddled. I believe this was more the result of a panicked mind. I believe this was more than the result of a panicked mind. You were made to feel this way by a powerful magical influence. It is possible that the same magic could have poisoned Hesperos' heart, twisting his affection for La Habrea into a burning obsession. Then, in his altered state, he was made an offer of power he could not refuse. Wait, are you suggesting that someone else turned Hesperos into that thing? If so, it stands to reason they wouldn't stop at him. The rest of the warders. Indeed, our mysterious mastermind does not lack for subjects for his experiments, for more potential hemitheoi. Okay. If what you're saying is true, then my colleagues, they're doomed to share the same fate as Hesperos. Well, but we can probably inter them, though, at least. Do not lose heart yet, Ericthonios. Hesperos challenged us alone, and that tells me that the process of his creation was a long and taxing one. If he was the first Hemitheos, then the rest of the warders are likely still alive. However, much as I would like to hasten deeper into Pandemonium, the way forward is sealed off. We must focus our efforts on finding a way through. With the creations still having free reign of Asphodelos, that won't be easy. On the contrary, they yet retain control of these circles, and thus can wield interment magic within their halls at will. The creatures will pose no threat to us. Damn. Dude, Themis. It's crazy. Just like that? Then nothing's stopping us from returning order to Asphodelos. Yeah, exactly. Just so. I shall require your expertise to keep the peace after the subjects have been returned to their confinement, however. You are Asphodelos' sole remaining warder, after all. Truth be told, I did not expect this investigation to become so involved. Of course, I would like to resolve matters here without resorting to outside help, but... No. Do you mean to send a report to La Habrea? I'm sorry, but like this whole conversation with just them two, and then just like the cut to me just looking as folks. Tis too soon to say. Let us first find a way into Abyssos. It would be best to withhold our judgment until we have ascertained the whereabouts of the other warders and the identity of the party responsible for their disappearance. Agreed. Even so, if it means saving even a single life within Pandemonium, then I'm not above asking La Brea for help, should it come to that. Yes. Recent discoveries certainly paint Hesperos' actions in a new light. The number of unknown elements in this investigation grows, and we must proceed forward with the utmost caution. To that end, Eric Thonios and I shall remain here for the time being. Much as I enjoy your company, I do not believe we shall be needing protection for so long as we remain in Asphodelos. Alright, man. You should take this time to rest. Surely you are weary, and there may be more battles ahead of us. Themis' burden may grow heavier in your absence, but he's shown that he's more than capable to bear it. Yes. Still, I would help wheresoever I'm able. All we've achieved so far has been thanks to you two, and I mean to repay the debt I owe. I don't know what use I can be outside of placating the creatures, but I'll find a way. I'm sure Themis can find use for you. Nonsense, you owe us nothing. It was thanks to your knowledge of the magics which govern this place that we were able to come this far. Elsewise, we would have likely succumbed to the hippocampus' assault. Each of us has arrived at this dire past by separate paths, but it is only by combining our respective expertise that we will reach the end of it and see Pandemonium saved. Yeah, dude, you're part of the team. Don't worry about it, man. You don't owe anything. Yeah. Thank you, Themis. Hesperos' words seem to have affected me more than I realize. Together, we've come this far, and together we'll reach the end. I have no doubt we will. Even so, let us allow Madoka to rest. Yes. Besides, you have someone awaiting a report on your progress, yes? I dare say your story will be much more than they ever imagined. Yes. Alright, so I'm going back to Aporia, I think. Yep. Bye, guys. Yeah, I don't understand the time travel. It's strange. Oh, I have to clear up inventory space, don't I? Well, I have direct hit, so I need one more, and then they'll... Okay, so if I get like maybe a quick arm material, then I should be able to do it. Alright, what's up? Oh, welcome Madoka. Back from the past, none the worse for wear, I see. So, what did you find? Yes, alright. So I went there, and like I met this like dude with like white hair. I'm kind of hot. So like we like went into like down into this place called Pandemonium, which is like really fucking like Halloween ass like looking like vampire fucking castle. And we fought a bunch of dudes, and there's a whole... So there is evil afoot in Pandemonium. An already ominous place, I must say. Mythic beasts and missing warders. Truly, we are fortunate to see you return to us in one piece. It's not fortunate, it's all skill. It appears the voice Madoka heard from the crystal spoke the truth. As for who it left behind and why... as for who left it behind and why, those are yet questions to be answered. Indeed, it could be someone who lived among the ancients, or it could be someone trying to avert a tragedy from the future. Much remains shrouded in mystery. Yet ilm by ilm, we shall unveil that mystery. With the help of Madoka, of course. By her actions was the fabric of the past reshaped, yet she returns to the same present she left. Which can only mean one thing. That her intervention in Pandemonium's crisis is but one of the countless building blocks of history upon which our present has been built. Yeah, so it's like it is that kind of time loop. There is no telling what consequences would arise if we stopped pursuing this matter now. Whatever plot is unraveling within Pandemonium, we must not let it reach its conclusion. If one of those creatures should escape, what ripples could carry forth to the future? They might wreak havoc upon the world of the ancients, and their despair would leave an indelible mark upon history's pages. That despair would only feed the terrible beasts that arose during the final days. The first final days already had a drastic effect on the eons that followed. If the scars it left were made even deeper, then we risk losing our present entirely. Yes. Whatever the cost, our connection with the future of Elpis must be preserved. I know I have asked much of you already, but can I count on you to continue your work in Pandemonium? Yeah, man, of course. Your tireless efforts are much appreciated. If there is aught we can do to ease your burden, you need only say the word. Speaking of which, might you return the crystal into our safekeeping? While we cannot accompany you to the past, perhaps something could be gained by researching it further. Sure, dude. Rock. Slash handover. Ah, it shines just as splendidly as the day we met. We shall begin work right away, but I cannot promise any meaningful results for some time. And as matters in Elpis seem to be in a similar state, I must ask that you rest. But before that, allow me to make an introduction. As our research moves into its critical stage, I found it only suitable to recruit another assistant. Hello. Mylene is an expert in armaments from throughout history, be they from the far-flung past or made in the most modern forges. Should you find aught of interest in your adventures, bring it here, and she will be glad to offer her services. We know researchers in numerous fields that would love to get their hands on artifacts from bygone eras, and would give you goods in return that should aid you in the trials ahead. Furthermore, if you ever wish to peruse the records of events you have reported here, Nemgigi has been taking faithful and thorough notes. She is at your complete disposal. Thanks. Excuse me. I sense that we have embarked upon something monumental, something that will dwarf all else I have accomplished in my many years of research. I can think of no greater honor nor reassurance than to have your capable assistance in this endeavor. If there's anything to be found that will contribute to your success, we shall find it. We shall not rest until we have unlocked the mysteries of this crystal, and you will be the first to know when we do. Thanks, bro. All right. Please don't do the thing. Yes. Okay. All right. Good. Where's the? Oh, what the? Oh, there's two here. Oh. Oh, this is how I unlock Savage. Oh yeah, I remember. Here, Professor Claudian has asked me to write detailed records of your investigation. If you wouldn't mind staying for a while, I would ask you to tell me more of your adventures in the past. Adventures that started with that mysterious crystal, seemingly containing a message declaring a crisis in this pandemonium. Of course, Professor Claudian will eventually make a report, but we are deficient on concrete facts at present. To that end, I suppose a comprehensive catalog of the beasts you encountered in the Asphodelos circles would be a fine starting point. Yes, I require every gory detail, every hair-raising description. Sorry, my voice is getting weird. Hey man, name Gigi. I brought you the volumes you asked for, but are you quite certain we need all of this just to research the crystals? Some of these, habitats of aquatic life forms and myth folklore of the phoenix, for example, seem to have little bearing on the subject. In fact, many of these tomes seem to be related to the creatures of pandemonium Madaga spoke of. Surely we have better things to do with our time. Madaga's already encountered and subdued them, so what use could further insight offer? She's writing fan fiction. Yes. On the contrary, Rusino, we would be remiss in our study as academics not to take every opportunity to learn more of these subjects. To view the creatures of bygone times through the lens of modern science is a dream so few have the chance to achieve. Of course, I'll not deny a personal interest in the matter. As I thought. While there are enough relevant volumes for me to fulfill your request this once, if you wish to sate your appetite for knowledge again, might you do so on your own time? Damn. Shall we proceed? Tell me everything you remember, and please spare not a single detail. I don't easily frighten, you may be assured. We might start with your battle with this transformed warder, Ericthonios, was it? I would also like to hear of the keyword and the nature of his metamorphosis. I don't know anything about it really. Oh, so Ericthonios was really into chains and whips. Damn, that's a lot. Their entire boss whip. Oh, good. Thank you for this priceless information. While I'm disappointed I couldn't behold your foes with my own eyes, your stories have given me more than enough to write sufficiently thorough descriptions. Perhaps we should also include basic theories concerning the growth and behavior of these creatures. It would give our little catalog some flavor, wouldn't you agree? We could start with... I have it. Aquatic life forms in our time have been observed to grow to sizes that are orders of magnitude larger than the larval forms. Oh. In fact, it may not be so preposterous to posit that the hippocampus you encountered was merely the larval form of a much more massive, and dare I say, horrific entity. Dude, I don't know, man. Now, don't look at me like I'm some mad magus. Breakthroughs have always been precipitated by even wilder theories than that, so I can't read, dude. As the professor always says, we mustn't let logic stand in the way of brilliance. Until proven one way or another, every hypothesis is a valid one. Ah, there is nothing quite like the ambrosia of inspiration, dude. I'm interested. I'm interested. So long as I make note in the margins of my records indicating that a theory is unproven, we can let our imaginations run wild. Yes, I said our. You needn't be a researcher to have an idea that will leave its mark for generations. So, really, the two of us work together to embellish my stories and make me seem cooler for like beating these like crazy monsters? Oh, what the? Oh, Anabasios is apparently the last one. Okay, interesting. But that's fucking funny. Hmm. These are all 580. Oh. Let's get the weapons. Interesting. Regardless, it seems like I don't need these, really. But I mean, I don't want to throw them away. But, like, but it's not like it's that hard. It's not like they're that hard to get. It's like if I really want them, I could just get more. No, whatever. I'll figure out later. Okay. So yeah, actually, I would love to continue. Oh, wait, look at this. I would love to continue, but actually, my throat is not doing so well. So yeah, like, the more I talk, like, it's gonna get worse, and then I have ultimate. So like, I will be talking. Excuse me. Sorry. All right. So yes, I'll let my throat rest and everything, so I can do ultimate well. Yes, but this is fun. Hey, I got through the first tier in one day, so that's pretty cool. It's pretty good, nice, and I unlocked Savage and everything. So that's good. Good. Well, I mean, it's not like I'm going to be doing Savage anytime soon. I think. I mean, I don't know. But well, it's done. It's done. Yes, it's done. All right. I disappear once more. Goodbye.